Okay, so let's have our fourth special product, which is called product of a special binomial and a trinomial. Okay, so bakit siya special product of binomial and a trinomial? Kasi you can only multiply, or you can only get a certain pattern or a certain answer if you have this kind of pattern of a binomial and a trinomial. So, ano bang meron sa pattern na ito? So, makikita nyo dun sa unang factor natin, ito, a plus b plus sign, meron ang nag-separate. And then, yung pangalawang factor natin ay trinomial. At ang nag-separate dun sa tatlong terms ay minus, plus. At anong meron dun sa tatlong terms? Yung first term niya ay square lang nito. Yung pangalawang term, yung middle term ay product nito at nito. And yung pangalawang ay square lang ng pangalawang term dun sa factor. So, ano ang magiging sagot natin dito? So, let's try to analyze. So, again, hindi pwede gumamit ng FOIL method. Hindi pwede gumamit ng square of a binomial. Hindi pwede gumamit ng cube of a binomial. Hindi rin pwede gumamit ng sum and difference of two terms. So, we're left with distributive property. Then, hahanapin lang natin yung pattern. Kaya tayo gagamit ng distributive property. The next time na sasagutan natin yung ibang product of binomial and trinomial, hindi na tayo gagamit ng distributive property. Gagamitin natin yung pattern na makakuha natin dito. So now let's have the shortcut. So let's first multiply this using distributive property. So this one multiplied to a square. So you have a plus b times a square minus, ito ulit, a plus b times ab plus, ito ulit, multiply doon. So, a plus b times b square. So, zoom in natin. So, burahin muna natin ito. Okay. Balik tayo dito. So, again, since you have this first term, you have to multiply this by distributive property. So, a square times a cube, a square times b plus a square b. Okay. Minus this one again, ab times a, you have a square b, b times b square, so plus b square, plus, again, distributive property, b square times a, you have ab square plus b square times b cube. Dahil may exponent ng 1c. b. So, let's eliminate tanggalin natin si parenthesis, yung mga grouping symbols. So, you have a cube plus a square b. Then, minus to. So, minus a square b minus b square. Dahil plus to, just copy. Plus b cube. So, combine natin lahat ng like terms. So, a cube, wala siyang like term. So, let's copy a cube. Kopyahin lang. Next, a square b. So, meron dito a square b. A square 1. A square b minus 1 a square b. So, 1 minus 1, 0. Tanggal na yan. So, 0 yan. Hindi na kaya isulat. And, nakalimutan ko isulat si A. This one. A square b. AB square. Ayan. So, negative AB square plus positive AB square. Again, that's 0. So, ang tira na lang ay plus B cube. So, that's plus B cube. So, sa hinaba-haba ng ginawa natin, ang naging sagot lang natin ay ilang terms? 2 lang. At ang nag-separate doon natin ay minus. Ito. Plus. And then, ang term ay cube. Ito. 8. And then, ang second term o last term ay cube. Ito. No. So, pwede natin itong burahin. Hindi natin kailangan itong pagdaanan lahat. Ang alam lang natin na kapag nag-multiply ka ng ganyang pattern, kapag nag-multiply ka ng A plus B times A square minus AB plus B square, may dalawang term tayo sasagot. A cube plus B cube. Yun na. So, paano naman kaya mangyayari kapag A minus B A square times A square plus AB plus B square? Yes, kapag ginamitan natin ng distributive property, you just have to multiply A times A square, you have A cube, A times AB, so A square B, A times B square, plus AB square. And then this one, negative B times A square. You have negative A square B. Negative B times A positive AB. So you have negative AB square. And then negative B times B square. It's negative B. B times B square is B cube. Okay. So let's combine like terms. Let's look for similar terms. A square minus A square B minus A square B, that's 0. A positive AB square minus positive AB square, that's again 0. Then you're left with A cube minus B cube. So again, para yun na pagdaanan ulit lahat ng ginawa natin, you just have to remember when multiplying A minus B times A square plus AB plus B square, our product is a binomial. And it is separated by minus sign. Yung first term natin ay cube nito, ni A. At ang second term natin ay cube ni B nito. Okay, sige. So, let's try to answer number 1 using this pattern. So, hindi tayo gagamit ng distributive property. Ito na kaagad. Diretso tayo sagot. So, tignan natin yung factors. Check natin isa-isa. So, doon muna tayo sa sign tumingin. So, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Check. Okay, first term is x. Second term is b. Dapat yung sa pangalawang factor natin, yung first term niya ay square niya. Tama. Then, yung pangalawang term, product ni 2 at x. So, 2 times x, 2x. And then, yung panghuling term ng second factor, dapat square ni 2. Ano bang square ni 2? Which is 4. Ayan. So, pwede natin gamitin ito for number 1. So, ang first term natin ay cube ni x plus cube ni b, which is 2. So, cube of x is x cube. And then plus cube ni 2 ay 2 times 2 times 2 ay 8. Okay, hindi 6 ha. It's 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, next. Check natin ulit yung plus minus. Minus plus 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 plus. So, tingnan natin yung mga terms. First term, x. Second term, 4. Okay, yung pangalawang factor, dapat square ni x. Check. Yung pangalawang term, product ni 4 at x. 4 times 4, 4 times x, 4x. And then yung third term, square ni 4. 4 times 4. Check. So, pwede natin gamitin ito. Ang magiging sagot ay difference ni a cube at b cube. So, cube ni x minus cube ni 4. So, you have cube of x, x times x times x, x cube minus 4 times 4 times 4, you have 64. Okay. Next, number 3. Tingnan natin kung ano may gisagot. Check natin kung pwede gamitin tong special product natin. Check natin. Plus, minus, minus. Plus, minus to. So, hindi mo na pwede gamitin. Hindi mo pwede gamitin to. Kung ito naman, iba to. Sa pattern nito. So, hindi mo rin pwede gamitin yung una, hindi mo pwede gamitin yung pangalawa. So, that means, hindi mo pwede gamitin to. So, you have to use distributive to multiply this. At alam naman natin na mahaba yan. Okay? So, hindi porket kamukha niya tong pattern na to ay yun na kaagad na gagamitin. You have to check all the conditions. Plus, check mo yung signs. And check mo din yung factors. Siya, ito, yung middle term, product, nito, third term, square, nito. Okay.